Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be checking out Spring Creek, Washougal, and Loretta Lynn's all in the same video. These are the other three tracks that we released with Redbud with the AMA Pro Motocross Nationals DLC for MX vs ATV All Out. And then there's three more tracks that we'll be releasing the week ahead, sometime during the week ahead of the actual event. So yes, let's just start things off with Spring Creek since we're here anyways. Alright, so here we have Spring Creek, and this is probably my second favorite track out of the first four. I really, really love this track. It is so rough. It is, in my opinion, it's probably the roughest track out of the bunch. It's just insane. Super gnarly. Look at this. This is insane. And I have rode a few laps here and everything. It wouldn't change the fact that this is a gnarly track. Really rough. Try and get through this. Now, my favorite part is probably the back half of the track. Because you'll see. You'll see. There's a hill there where we're going down where it is nasty. Really nasty. And it's similar to Redbud where you really don't have to preload anything, see what I mean? You can get over everything. Well, we actually overjumped. You can get over everything really well without a preload if you maintain your momentum and hit your landings. Messed up here already. Yeah, we messed up. So you could do all that without a preload, but I wasn't. We totally screwed up that corner. Now we have to start down here. Barely getting this. Okay, here is insanity, right? You ready? This is insanity. It's so rough, we're gonna crash for sure. You actually should probably slow down. Well, that's not fair because I wasn't on the track. It's rough. I crash about half the time going down that hill if I don't slow down. So you actually have to let off a bit just so you don't get so out of control. It's so rough there. Probably do another lap just to show you that section better. Because that's definitely the best part of the track. That section is amazing. And then we're about done with a lap here. But even here it's super rough. Super rough. Okay, I didn't want to overjump because I had been overjumping really bad, and then it's a tight left here. And here is the first turn. See if we can actually go down that gnarly section so you can really see it for what it is. Try and set up better for this. Similar to that first run we had. Get inside. Ooh. Dude, this track is amazing. And the environment, it feels different. The dirt color is right. Just really... really good job. I mean, the environments are amazing. Really, really amazing. Come on, shouldn't need a preload. It's still coming up a bit short. There, see? Get that easy. Alright, now I'm not going to let off, and we might crash, but we're going to go right down the middle. Oh my gosh, we didn't crash. Oh. See us riding that front wheel out, though. That section is insane. If you hit it just right, you can fly through it, but if you're a little bit to the left or the right, it's easy to hit a bad kicker and go flying. Really awesome job as far as just... recreating that in the game, right? Definitely the roughest track out of these four. All right, so that is... Why did we crash there? So that is 2 laps. Let's switch on over into a race with it and see what the track looks like when it's all decked out. All right, we can already see that the map is much more tricked out than it is in Freeride. Much more tricked out. So let's see. I turned the AI way down. I don't feel like messing with them. Just kind of want to appreciate the track during a race, because the AI can be really tough on all time. This section always messes me up a bit. See, we're just like always off the track here. I always struggle with that. I enjoy that section, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm always messing it up. Whoa. Okay, let's try and smooth out here. Yeah, the environment feels so much different. All this stuff they've added in for the races. Perfect. Might over jump this. I let off just a tiny bit. Just right. Shouldn't need a preload. Get up the hill. Alright, now. This nightmare here. Flying down this hill. We are flying. Okay, I slowed up a little bit because I didn't want to crash. And then the rest of it's not too bad, except for the section, and I've already mentioned it, before the finish line here. Right after this next corner. That section can get kind of rough too. Jumping down here. Right here. This can get a bit rough too. I have crashed several times here. Because the back end wants to kick up. And there's a lap. Now I don't want to overjump. Alright, we're figuring it out. Good job. Go me. Get one more lap. And you know what? Just because I think we're going to start doing this. I should have adjusted the camera. Shoot. I don't want to stop now. Whatever. We'll live with it. Bear with me. I am not the best in first person, and I need to reset. Probably gonna do that. Okay, so that's the thing. We're gonna do 2 laps in free ride and just kind of check the track out, and then we'll go into a race, do 1 lap, and then you know, appreciate the environment, I guess, see what the differences are, and then we'll switch to first person for the final lap, even if it's bad. I'm not gonna change it. I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time if it's really bad. I know I'm not the greatest at the game, and I'm definitely not the greatest in first person, but I love first person. Looks super good. Probably gonna preload because I feel like we didn't have momentum. Alright, we're good. Going down that super gnarly hill is gonna be scary. A little short, but we're okay. This is insane. I love this section, dude. I know I keep saying it, but I love it. I love it. We're gonna go flying. I'm not gonna slow down either. Flying. Flying. Oh, man. I can't believe we haven't crashed. I have been crashing like crazy. I always get my rear end kicked up. And then, we go over the bars. That's what's been happening. Like when I was practicing. Apparently we're becoming masters. Whoa. What? No. Alright, and that is about a lap. Oh, kind of messed up there. Shoot. Should have preloaded. That's okay. So there's a lap, or there's 2 laps, one in first person, one in third person from Spring Creek. And now we are going to be jumping on over into, I believe, Washougal. Alright guys, so we're switching to Washougal here. And right away, we have a very iconic horsepower hill. Let's carry the speed. Now I'm going to let off a little bit because you could just float right over the top of it. Otherwise you overjump and crash. And I've been doing a lot of crashing here, and I have been practicing. I'm just struggling. You don't need to preload very much on this track either. And I mean, it is a Washougal replica in every sense of the word. I mean, the name is fantastic. Really fantastic. Look at these ruts for days. Now, it is a little bit easier to kind of compare this one because really easy to overjump this. Because we've had other Washougal replicas with reflex. Little preload because I lost my momentum. But we've had it in reflex from Red Rider. We've had it in MX bikes. We've had it in Sim, although I don't really count Sim because I've never played it. And I don't really play Sim, so I don't really count that. But yeah, we have it there. And maybe a few other places too, but those are the big ones that I can think of. Overjump a tiny bit here. But man, the dirt color, the trees, the environment, everything is so well done. And here we have the whoop section that everybody noticed. Oh, come on. Or a lot of people noticed in the teaser trailer. You guys picked up on that really, really fast. Boom, there we go. So we will probably go for one more lap here. I do want to try and clean it up a little bit. I practiced here probably more than any of the other tracks that we've done. And I'm still just really, really struggling to get the track put together here in a decent way. I mean, it wasn't bad. I feel like we did okay. I had done some other laps where I crashed a whole heck of a lot more. Oh, we jumped right off the track. Shoot. Look at that. I think those are tear-offs. That is nice detail, man. Nice detail. I didn't even notice that. I think I'd been seeing that on the other tracks, but I never really noticed it. I never paid enough attention to it, but that is sick. I love the little detail of all those tear-offs there at the base of the jump because, hey, most of the time, where are you going to pull the tear-off? Over a jump. And they're just going to kind of flutter down. Really good detail. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love that. Oh, that feels so good. Some more tear-offs. I love the attention to detail with that. Now this track, I would say that this track, it's just as good as any of the other ones. I love it. But I don't feel like it's as rough as some of the other ones. Now I do realize that some of those other tracks, certain tracks will generally be rougher than other ones. But this one just overall, as far as just the bumps, you know, the acceleration bumps, the braking bumps, stuff like that. I feel like it probably has less. I should have preloaded a little bit of a case. But I mean, it's still rough. It's still rough, don't get me wrong. I just feel like it's not as rough as some of the other ones, especially like Spring Creek, but Spring Creek can be super gnarly. That was a bit much. Oh, but we didn't crash. We're okay. Hold it. Yes. And I always underjump that. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking that's going to be a wall, basically. I keep thinking that's this. And I mess it up. Alright, we're going this way. And then we're going to hit the whoops. And then that'll be it. See if we can... What? You know what? We haven't done it yet. And I could do it in the race. But I feel like doing it here. Let's take the inside. Better. There. Now we can hit them like whoops, kind of. And boom. There you go. So we are going to switch on over, jump on over into an actual race here at Washougal and see all the new fancy bells and whistles. All right, here we go. Okay. Should be fine. The AI is on easy. Just to not have to mess with them. Let's see what we got for environment effects. A lot of people watching us shred Horsepower Hill. Whoa. Let's take the outside here. Oh yeah, carry that speed. Preload, I don't think we needed it. I'm also kind of curious to see on the second lap where the AI is going. So where is the track going to start to deteriorate? You know what I mean? Inside, middle, maybe? Ooh! That section is amazing. I love how many ruts are there too. Tight corner, but they found a way to squeeze in 3 ruts there. Super sick. We're going to send this. Oh yeah, we're sending that. Look at that. Amazing. Now this one's really hard to determine because you actually, most of the time I'm going too fast. That one's really tough. Take this inside, might have to preload. Oh yeah, had to preload. And here. Now I want to whoa. It's been a rough spot. I want to try and take the inside here and really... Oh, what? Dude, we had such a good run through that. Alright, so there's a lap. Actually, no, I'm gonna finish, well, I mean, we'll go till the start straight, and then we will switch it over into first person. Man, we should take that inside. That is gnarly. What? I didn't even notice that. Okay. Okay, so we're just about done. We're just about... Oh, it's nice and muddy there, too. Be good here. And no preload. All right, let's switch it over. Now, bear with me, because we are definitely no first-person pro, and I still need to move the camera. I keep forgetting to do that before we move to the next section. Horsepower Hill with all the people. Oh, this is so sick. Dude, to really... Oh, we might be in trouble. Yep. To really appreciate, I think, how good these tracks really look. First of all, I really think you need to play it on PC in maximum settings, and you need to put it in first person. I really think you can't fully appreciate how gorgeous these tracks are until you go into first person. It's so good. Man, that's so insane. And yes, I know, my camera, my angle needs to be pulled back a little bit. We are definitely not getting the best first person here. I don't know why it's not. It needs to go back, and it definitely needs to go back. I did not mean to let off on that. I'm so focused on like trying to figure out why I need to pull the camera back. Can I do it on the fly? Oh, a little bit, but I was pulling the clutch too. Now the camera's pointing too far down. Holy moly. Oh man, it is honestly, if I have to choose like a camera angle to be in to play these, specifically these tracks, because I am a third person man. I love my third person. I do. I just do. I always have. It's just how I like playing games. But man, oh man, I'm tired of crashing there. I love first person on these tracks. I really, really, really do love it. And you can really hit the lines better too, especially like some of these corners where you have the ruts. You can really get into them better. I mean, oh, I was gonna take this. Shoot. I was gonna take this and then take the inside. We'll come back to it later. Hop over the top here. And about done. I know this isn't the finish line, but it's basically 2 full laps from that spot. So there we have Washougal. Absolutely fantastic. Love me Horsepower Hill, and it feels good in the game. So we are going to be switching on over into the final track, which is Loretta Lynn's. Alright, so here we have Loretta Lynn's, and I myself, as well as I'm sure almost everybody here on the channel, or anybody that's watching this, probably knows what Loretta Lynn's is, and is famous and iconic of a amateur track as it is. I don't know it that well. You know what I mean? I know all these other tracks because I watch them all the time, but Loretta Lynn's, I'm not like super familiar with the layout of it or the layouts that it's had in the past or whatever. I'm not really. So I can't really tell you. I mean, I'm 100% sure it's legit. Look at all these ruts, man. Look at all these ruts. I'm 100% sure it's totally legit in the environment, the layout, everything. But I don't know. I just do not know. I mean, I kinda you could watch a GoPro around a track and easily know if it's perfect or not, but just I'm sure it is because of how well everything else has been done. That was a bit much, dude. Maybe in the video game you could send it for a triple here. I know it's not realistic, but I feel like you could do it. We're gonna try it probably. Almost feels kind of sandy here. And then look at this. Look at the dirt textures blending together. Look at the ruts. Everybody wants ruts. Look at the ruts. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be tough. Okay, so that is almost a lap. No, we're actually cutting back across the start. Okay. Love the line choice there, man. There's a lot of line choice on this one. And oh, there we connected back. Okay. So yes, I actually feel like this track it's definitely not as rough. It's not as rough as like Spring Creek, but it's as rough as any of the other ones probably. And I feel like it might have the most line choice in the corners. Like, look at all these pre-made ruts. Look at all these pre-made ruts. There's so many. I feel like it might have more line choice in the corners than anything else. And you guys are always asking for more ruts, even if they're pre-made. That's sick, right? That's pretty sick. All right, same here. Look at how many there are here. There's 4, 5 different lines there, I think. Same with this, just baby ones. I keep over jumping, so I can't really hit that triple. That's insane. Really hard to grab that line, though. Got a double now. What was I gonna try and do? There's a huge line I want to hit here, or go for, attempt. Man, that's rough. All right. Quite well. Oh, it's here. No way. Okay, to do that, you're probably gonna have to get a run. But I do feel like you could triple to that. I feel like that's possible. It's not the line that you're supposed to be taking. Look at how choppy it is here. I love the... Oh, I saw something. Oh my gosh. It's getting weird. The fountain just caught my attention. Sorry, back to the track. All right, and then we're gonna go through here. Oh, come on, grab it. And then we cut back across. So there you go. That is 2 laps. I'm sorry I'm not more familiar with Loretta Lynn's, but we are gonna jump to a race and see how it looks then. Gotta get a start. Get away from the AI. Oh yeah. I'm actually, more than trying to get a really good lap, I'm trying to just soak in what is all happening around us. Look at how much stuff. And this is just like for all the tracks, but there is so much stuff going on around the track that, whoa, I'm I am playing on PC. I am curious to pick it up on console and see how it runs on console, because if it has this much stuff, it just like, it worries me a little bit. I mean, on computer it runs amazing. Dude, this looks fantastic. But it worries me a little bit. What's it gonna run like on console with all this stuff? Look at all this stuff all over. I know my lap isn't very good, but I'm just trying to look at everything they have here. There is a ton of stuff happening off the track here, which adds to a fantastic looking map. Just, you know, I don't want it to lag on console, and I probably will pick it up there and stream or something. Maybe stream, I'm not gonna promise it, but maybe stream, and we can get some races going, because I think that'd be a heck of a lot of fun racing you guys on these tracks. So yeah, we're probably gonna go for that. It's really hard to grab some of these ruts. That's why I'm excited to get into first person here. Wow, we totally butchered that. There, we got the triple. And come back through. Okay. Now, hold on. Every time it keeps resetting it. Pull the camera back. Go down. There. I don't know why it resets it, but every time it's like my setting is never where I need it to be. So much better like this. You can see so much of the bike. And really try and get some of these lines. Oh, we're sliding around a bit. I mean, it would make sense to change your tuning for every track. I did not do that. I used the same tuning for everything. But it would definitely make sense to tune for a specific track. Little preload, perfect. Now there should be some ruts here. Maybe, kind of. I'm having a hard time staying in those ruts, and that short of a really tight corner. Okay, here's the double. And then whatever. So, I mean, for me, this track, what makes this one so special and unique, I mean, as opposed to like all the other ones, is I feel like it probably has the best line choice, the best, not line choice, the best ruts, the best lines that you can actually get into for being pre-made. The textures of the dirt, how it kind of switches from like a sandy here to back to more, I don't know if you would call it loam, but just the dirt textures are changing. And it's actually kind of a tough track. It's actually kind of a tough track to play on. I'm going to try and go for another lap because that wasn't very good, and this is the last track. So you have the same similar setup there where you can see some RVs with the barbecue smoke and all that good stuff. Just overall, dude, these nationals are amazing. I mean, I can't wait to see the other three. And I also really hope in the future... Whoa, bro, come on, man. Come on. Get out the way. I also hope in the future they're able to do a full season instead of just half. Now, huge thanks for putting in Loretta's, you know, as an added bonus. So we get 6 half the season, and then this one as an added bonus, which is great. And if you didn't know about Loretta Lynn's, here's your chance to ride on it. Or ride on it and check it out. So that's the main thing. I mean, as awesome as these are, I just want hope that in the future someday, even if it's not with this game, in the next MX vs ATV game, we can get an entire nationals season, since they have this partnership. I don't know if it's a partnership or if it's a deal. They keep saying MX Sports, so we'll see. We'll see in the future what the future brings. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really, really does mean a lot. Let me know down in the comments which track is your favorite out of the 4. Redbud, Washougal, Loretta Lynn's, or Spring Creek. And if you are watching this after you've bought the DLC, how do you feel about it? We are going to hit this hard, and we can go from there. But again, you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. And until the next video, take it easy.